one game at a time. That has always been Mike Scioscia's motto. Focus on today and don't worry about tomorrow. In a long, grueling season, it is a theory that has served the Angels well for many years. But tonight's game is no ordinary game. A win against the Rangers, and the Angels are the 2009 AL West champions. A loss, and the celebration will have to wait. Yes, it's only one game, but another motto says don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. It's the Rangers and Angels next. We're live at the Big A, and the Angels and Texas Rangers are getting ready to take the field in what could be a very big night for the Angels tonight. You glance at the standings, and it's obvious the Angels could clinch things tonight. The magic number is 2. Happy to have you with us, everybody. Rory Marcus, along with Mark Gubazza. Well, the Rangers have done a great job. They've taken the pennant race into the final week of the season. But the Angels tonight could have it right in front of them. They could win it.
This is exactly where you want to be if you're the Angels. You were chasing the Rangers there for a while, but you overtook them. Now the opportunity to be able to not only win division, but win it in front of the Rangers. A team that felt very confident against you throughout this whole season. At one point, you know, they've had a tremendous 3-9 record, the Angels, against them. So the thing is, now finish it off, take care of the Rangers, and move forward.
For the Rangers manager, Ron Washington, and for Mike Scioscia, there is no need to peek at the scoreboard tonight.
You've got to focus on the same grind of pitch to pitch, at bat to at bat, and hopefully put together a good game like we did yesterday, and then you'll reach your goal. And that has to be our focus. So the fact that we're playing the team that's trying is chasing us means that you have to win. There's no scoreboard help. There's no sense watching the scoreboard. Your focus is on that game, and that can be a good thing.
For the Angels and for Ervin Santana, especially, who is pitching tonight for the Angels, it would certainly be a nice way for Ervin to end the season to pitch and win this game.
Well, what a great opportunity is for Ervin. I mean, he had struggled mightily throughout the season. He's been on the DL a couple times, but here you got a chance. You haven't won in your last 6 games, but you can go out there and get the team that division title, so you're going to have that adrenaline going. Look for him to have his best fastball of the season, rush it up there, 94, 95, his best slider, changeup, and command. Tempo is always an issue for Ervin Santana, but he's going to have that extra added incentive to be able to go out and shut down this Ranger club and have the fellas jump on top of you when you win the division.
Ervin Santana for the Angels, Tommy Hunter for the Rangers, and we are just a few moments away from the first pitch at the Big A tonight. The Angels are trying to wrap it up. The Rangers are fighting for their lives. Angels and Rangers, and the magic number is 2.
You know, as CEO of Southwest Airlines, I'm used to hearing yes a lot.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got it.
Of course.
It's not because I'm CEO.
No. No.
No way.
No.
It's because at Southwest Airlines, we're built on customer service.
That's why we're here.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely.
No problem.
You can count on that from me.
We've got your customer service right here.
Grab your bag. It's on.
It's gonna work. I don't think it will. Let's go. Dad? It's time. You'd be a really nice catch for somebody. Please?
Just for Men takes 5 easy minutes, targets only the gray hair, and can start something great.
For my girls.
Yes! I'm glad we did it.
Just for Men. Live forward.
When you need it fast, get it fast.
Sarah! You're home!
On the nation's fastest 3G network, AT&T. Now get 50% off all Samsung touchscreen phones after mail-in rebate, only from AT&T.
That fabulous Clunkers trade-in program has been reinvented by Ford. This time, almost every used car can help you get into a redesigned 2010 Ford Mustang. With its striking new cockpit and spectacular handling, there's a total of $2,000 trade-up factory cash with almost anything you drive in. Plus, you'll get the added value of your trade-in. If you missed cash for clunkers before, now's your chance to trade up to a fabulous new Ford Mustang.
Coffee's free for friends of the press. I heard a young woman was murdered.
An aide to Congressman Collins was found dead this morning.
Collins is an old friend of yours, is that right?
I'm gonna see what I can find.
When everyone is a suspect.
Who might have wanted Sonia dead?
When everything is connected.
This murder is covering up the real story.
Anyone can be a target. State of Play. Now available on demand, DVD and Blu-ray high def.
On Sunday, October 4th, the heavens descend to the depths of hell, where only victory conquers the pain and suffering of the wicked. On Sunday, October 4th, hell will open her fetid jaws to smack on the stench of defeat, because you only get to heaven by going through hell. WWE Hell in a Cell, live Sunday, October 4th on pay-per-view.
Angels baseball is brought to you by Howard's, official appliance and flat screen superstores of the Angels. And by Carl's Jr., the teriyaki $6 burger with grilled pineapple back at Carl's Jr. It's a beautiful night for baseball at the Big A tonight, Angel Stadium, and the Texas Rangers are in town in beautiful high def, presented by Time Warner Cable. The Rangers will be batting in the first inning with Julio Bourbon, Michael Young, and David Murphy to face Ervin Santana. Then Bird, Blaylock, and Kinsler. A tough middle of the order. Chris Davis, Pudge Rodriguez, and the possible Rookie of the Year, Elvis Andrus, for the Rangers against Santana.
Ervin, we talked about that tempo being the key for him. The fastball velocity is pretty close to norm, getting up to around 94 miles an hour at times with some good sink action. Great slider, curveball, changeup. He's got a 7-6 career mark against this Ranger club. High ERA, but look for him to have his best game. This is an opportunity to forget what happened the rest of the season, but you get your team to the postseason.
And also an opportunity to show Mike Scioscia once the postseason begins, hey, I'm here and ready to go. Rivera, Hunter, and Abreu in the outfield behind Ervin. Figgins, Ibar, is Turris, and Morales around the infield, and Mike Napoli catching Ervin Santana.
Boy, Kendrick Morales, we always talk about his bat, but he made some great plays defensively. That double play he turned yesterday was outstanding. Not an easy thing to do for a right-handed fielding first baseman. Spin and throw that ball to shortstop and get the 3-6-1 double play, but he did it perfectly yesterday.
The Texas Rangers, Julio Bourbon to lead off. That had to be a devastating loss for Texas yesterday, leading their ball game late by 5 runs, only to lose it. We'll see if there's an after effect here tonight.
Well, Washington's done a tremendous job with this club. They're a little bit ahead of schedule. All those young pitchers they put out there this season. Their offense hasn't been as consistent for them either, but yet they've been in this race all the way through.
Bourbon is hitting .318. 1 ball, 1 strike. The home plate umpire is Sam Holbrook tonight. Strike 2 to Bourbon.
Bourbon is a guy that will swing at breaking pitches in the dirt. Now Ervin ahead of the count, 1-2. Good time to throw that pitch. And he's coming right back with that breaking pitch.
And Bourbon fouls it into the seats right behind the dugout on the first base side.
He might have hit that ball behind his leg. That was a slider. Just hit him in the back foot. Sharp slider by Ervin Santana.
Two and two. Takes a very talented batsman to do that, Gooby.
I was looking at that. It's pretty hard to do.
Broke broken bat and a bouncer wide of third. Figgins gets him.
Boy, what a play by Sean Figgins. That's a tough one off the end of the bat. It breaks the bat. You got to go in and make the play and throw on the run. Corbona runs very well. That outfielder's glove makes the play. Out of the glove into the hand and throws it across to make the play.
If Figgy lets that go to Ibar, even with Eric's arm, he might not get it.
No chance. And that's a good idea to keep a guy who has 19 stolen bases off that base pass, if possible, early in the game.
Michael Young has been hurt off and on, but he's back in there tonight, hitting .322 with 22 home runs. This is a great hitter. Line drive down the right field line, fair ball right down the line. Abreu gets to it. Young basically jogs into second with a double.
When Michael Young was not available to the Rangers when the Angels won that series down in Arlington just a little over a week ago. But look at that approach once again. Letting it go deep in the zone, hitting it right down the right field line. You see why this guy, each and every year, when he's healthy, you pencil him in for 200 hits.
Now David Murphy, as Josh Hamilton is not in the lineup tonight. He's been hurt on again, off again also, and sort of been in and out of their lineup. But Murphy's having a good year. He's hitting .275, 16 home runs. Oh, 0-1 to Murphy.
Great slider by Ervin. I mentioned Hamilton. He had a good game the other night on Saturday for Texas, but unavailable yesterday. Of course, not so far in this game. Could be used as a pinch hitter later on, but I don't believe he's not healthy at all. Or he's not in this game.
If he could play, he'd play. One ball, one strike to Murphy. The other big game in the American League from a playoff standpoint between Minnesota and Detroit tonight got rained out. And they're going to have to play a doubleheader.
I think if you're Detroit, that's to your advantage. Most times you never see a sweep of a doubleheader. So when you think about, they're the ones leading the division also. So definitely kind of a break for the Tigers.
2-1 to Murphy. And he pops one up. Right side of the infield, his Turris backs out. 2 out. Two out with Marlon Byrd coming up. Marlon Byrd is hitting .283 with 20 home runs and needs one more RBI to get to 90. .1 to Byrd.
Well, he's put up some great numbers against the Angels this year, hitting .345 with 5 home runs. .326 for his career against the Angels. So he sees the ball very well against the Halo pitchers.
That doesn't make any sense logically, though, does it? I mean, Santana's numbers against the Rangers aren't very good. But every year, there are different players on these teams.
It's hard to explain, too. There were certain teams that I faced. It didn't matter who they put in their lineup. If they were wearing that particular uniform, I felt confident. It's all about that confidence level for a pitcher to be aggressive against a certain team. Or, on the other hand, if you struggle, you could bring an A-ball team up, and they seem to, when they have that uniform on, get good swings against you.
One ball, 2 strikes to Marlon Byrd. High earned run average against Texas. Fly ball right center field. Hunter drifting to his left. And that's it for Texas in the first. They leave Michael Young at second.
Want a burrito that'll rip your hunger to shreds? Then get to Del Taco for the return of the shredded beef combo burrito. Made with premium select shredded beef, freshly grated cheese, slow-cooked beans, and green sauce. So shred your hunger for a limited time only at Del Taco. Go bold or go home.
So, do I watch what I eat? It's important for me to watch what I eat. You're very svelte. I don't make up the rules. I'm just telling you. You are what you eat. Exactly. You can, yes. I try to take care of myself. Yeah. And of course. It makes a big difference. Of course. Yeah. I want to be my best. Who wants to underachieve? So I fill up with Chevron with Techron. Techron, baby. And no other gasoline has more cleaning power. Yeah, that's right. He watches what he eats in the mirror.
No gasoline has more cleaning power than Chevron with Techron.
You're a smart guy. I know that.
The results are in. Last month, more Americans purchased a new Toyota vehicle during the Cash for Clunkers government program than any other automobile manufacturer. And now, get 0% financing for up to 60 months on a new 2010 Tundra. 0% for an average savings of $6,500 on a new Tundra. Test drive a new Tundra at your Toyota dealer today.
At Del Taco, we're selling tacos with chump change. Try our unbeatable 59-cent taco, or for a few cents more, get double the beef and cheese with our classic taco. Or take on the macho taco. So bring your chump change, but leave any chumps at home. Del Taco, go bold or go home.
No score going to the bottom of the first inning. The Angels lineup tonight features Figgins, Abreu, and Hunter at the top of the order, batting in the first inning. Then Vladdy, Kendry Morales, and Juan Rivera. Is Turris, Napoli, and Ibar the bottom third to face Tommy Hunter.
Boy, Tommy Hunter, basically a guy that's going to go 88 to 91, but can touch 94 at times on that fastball, curveball, and a changeup. Has been solid, 9-4 record in 17 starts. So one of the young pitchers getting an opportunity for the Rangers and developing during a pennant race, which is invaluable down the road.
Tommy Hunter has a good record, 9-4. Sean Figgins in the batter's box. Hitting exactly 300 as the game starts. One and 0 to Sean Figgins. Getting off to a good start against the Rangers tonight would be huge for the Angels, wouldn't it?
No question, because they're a club, the Rangers, they feel confident. They're 10-5 against the Mike Scioscia's Angels this season. Even though the Angels did win that last series in Arlington, they still have a high confidence level.
2-1 to Figgy. Based on this year, this is becoming a rivalry that could really blossom over the next 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. There's some little talking going amongst each other, too, as far as taunting, which is always good.
Figgy's on base to start the game after a walk. The Rangers defensively tonight for Bone, Bird, and Murphy in the outfield. Michael Young plays third now with Andrus at shortstop, Ian Kinsler and Chris Davis. And Pudge Rodriguez, one of the all-time greats, behind the plate for Hunter.
Well, he's going to be tested here with Sean Figgins at first, 13-time Gold Glover. Still one of the best arms in the game. Only Johnny Bench has that 10, but Pudge with 13. Tommy Hunter not real fast to the plate, so he's going to be tested early on.
Bobby Abreu at the plate for the Angels. No balls, 2 strikes to Abreu. The Angels here at the Big A, a record of 46-31. It's good. It doesn't blow you out of the water, but they are 15 games above the break-even mark at home. One and 2. But they're up almost the same on the road, Gooby. The Angels have been pretty consistent home or road.
Which always is good for when you go into the postseason, particularly when you have that first round. That 5-game series is so tough. We can see right there, Tommy Hunter, he's got quick footwork, but a long throw over to first base. It should allow Sean Figgins to get a little bigger lead with a better chance to steal the base if he decides to do so.
Ooh, just off the plate. And Hunter might have a little question in his mind as to where did that one miss.
Veteran versus the youngster. Veteran getting the benefit of the doubt, the guy with the reputation of a great eye, because that's a pretty good pitch. I might want that one.
Yeah.
I might complain just a little bit.
You're not suggesting that there are ever calls made based on which guy's been in the league longer, are you?
I would never make that suggestion, Rory. Never.
I guess I misunderstood.
Well, Vladdy's been around a long time, but see, Vlad's reputation is he's swinging at everything, so he's borderline pitches is going to go against him now. Bobby Abreu, great eye, lots of walks, on base percentage, probably gets the benefit of the doubt.
Throw it down the middle, ball 2. Bobby hits a pop fly to the left side, and the shortstop Elvis Andrus out number 1. Torrey Hunter now stepping in.
And Torrey's another guy that very aggressive swinger. He's up there hacking. You know, it goes down. I mean, I remember when I first came out, Wade Boggs had that reputation of a great eye. He throws some pitches right down the middle of the plate. It was a ball. You're thinking, now how can that be a ball?
Right.
And then you look over, oh, it's Wade Boggs. That's why he didn't swing at it. Didn't make me any happier, though.
I'm sure it didn't.
Same thing with Frank Thomas when he first came up there for a while. I think he was just too big. I think the umpires were afraid to call a strike against him. I certainly don't blame him.
Torrey Hunter at the plate. Well, I don't think it translates to other sports, though, because when Colby comes down the lane and misses a layup, he was fouled.
And I still don't think Magic Johnson committed a foul ever in his career. Definitely a running count here now. 1-0 for Sean Figgins.
1 ball, 1 strike to Torrey Hunter. Hunter and Figgins reading Dino.
Sure that Sean Figgins has the green light, whatever he's comfortable, but the reputation of Pudge Rodriguez behind the plate, that rocket arm he still has. Got to pick the right pitch.
He does not go, and Hunter trying to hold up, cannot. 1-2.
The fastball inside on Torrey.
Bounce behind third. Michael Young fields it foul. He got it over to first base. Pretty good play by Michael Young, but
I think Chris Davis might have got hurt on the stretch on that play. First base, foul ball. He's going to field it behind the base. The stretch out. Wow. Look about a stretch by Chris Davis.
Vanover, the third base umpire.
Strong throw, though, by Michael Young. Gold Glover at shortstop. Now moved over to third base. So I think the big difference when you look at the defense for the Rangers now, especially on that left side.
Torrey goes down swinging. Good breaking ball by Hunter. 2 out in the first.
Well, a good breaking pitch. That's a 12-6 curveball. Have to show him a fastball on the inside part of the plate, then dropping a curveball on the outside part. Hunter so far against Sean Figgins doing a nice job of holding the baseball, varying his times to the plate. Sean doesn't seem like he's getting a good read on him as far as getting a lead.
Vlad Guerrero up there for the Angels. Vladdy takes outside. Vlad is hitting .292 now, but this is his team as far as putting big numbers up against a team. Vlad against the Rangers is a pretty good bet. And there's a line drive into center field on the run. Marlon Byrd won't get there, and that ball's to the wall. Figgins around third, and Sean Figgins scores the game's first run on a double by Vladdy. 1-0 Angels. You can cash that bet now.
Way to bring that one up, Rory. Good timing. Great swing, too, by Vladdy. Well, you're right, those numbers, over .390 in his career against the Rangers. Gets a fastball out over the plate. That's one of the better swings we've seen out of Vlad in a long time. This ball was hit like a rocket. No chance for Bird to be able to make that play. But he did a nice job cutting it off. Sean Figgins is too fast.
Here's Kendry Morales. And the Angels have the early lead. .2-0 to Kendry Morales.
This potentially, when you look at this lineup for the Angels tonight, this could be the lineup you're going to see game 1 of the playoffs, if they get to the playoffs.
Exactly. Fly ball, center field. Bird turns his back to home plate, goes to the wall, leaps up and cannot catch it. Kendry Morales, as Bird may have hurt himself trying to catch it, but Kendry hits it out. Number 33, it's 3-0.
Well, you talk about sick power out of Kendry Morales. We talked about him in the pregame show, how well he's hit now in this homestand. Turned it around after that 4 games slide on that last road trip. Look at that Howard's Exmo up in the zone. Gets that bat head out. And look at Bird jumping into that postseason sign. He's going down, but the Angels, if they can hold on, will be taking that sign into game 1 against the Boston Red Sox. As he tries to make the play, almost an amazing catch. But Kendry, another home run. Home run number 33 in RBI 104.
And a good lead early for the Angels. Things not too happy over there on the Ranger bench right now.
Listen, you mentioned that tough loss for them yesterday, in which they had a lead in the 9th inning. Let it get away.
Juan Rivera at the plate for the Angels. Strike 1 to Juan. Bird is still kind of moving around out there in center field. I'm sure that couldn't have felt real good to run with his ribs into the wall out there.
Great effort, though.
It sure was.
I mean, he had to go a long way. Plays a pretty shallow center field, and he just missed making that play. Jammed his wrist, too.
Yeah. Great try by Bird. Oh, 0-2 to Juan Rivera, who takes a breaking ball low and outside. Hunter has given up an RBI double to Vladdy and a 2-run homer to Kendry Morales. Rivera hits a pop fly, shallow right. Kinsler going out, Murphy in, and Kinsler drops the ball. Rivera, however, will be thrown out at second base. And that ends the inning. Kendry Morales had the biggest hit of the first inning, a 2-run shot. It's 3-0 Angels, 1 inning in.
Yeah, can I get 99 tacos for 2 cents?
We can't do that.
I'm looking at the sign and it says 99 tacos for 2 cents.
Dude, it's 2 tacos for 99 cents.
That's even less.
Pick up 2 of Jack's Classic Tacos. They're totally tasty and at 99 cents, totally affordable.
You weren't really going to eat 99 tacos, were you?
No. Yeah.
It's right here. It's easy. It's the money you could be saving with Geico. It's right here. It's easy. It's the money you could be saving with Geico.
They win games like they were in a dramatic thriller with action and suspense. At the center of this mix of young players and talented veterans is manager Joe Torre. His role, keep this storied franchise on a path to World Series glory as they race toward baseball's climactic finish.
And the Dodgers win a thriller.
This is beyond Hollywood. Watch the 2009 postseason on Fox and TBS.
Rangers second baseman Ian Kinsler couldn't quite catch that pop-up by Juan Rivera, but then picked it up and easily threw Juan out at second.
Well, you see at the very end here, he looked up to see if Murphy was going to call him off. And then when he went away, he took his eye off the baseball and hit off his glove, but still recovered enough to get Juan there at second base.
There was an error charge to Kinsler here. Hank Blaylock leads off the second inning for Texas. And Gooby Ervin Santana, who's had an up-and-down season, has been handed a 3-run lead here. Ground ball up the middle by Blaylock. Playing there, Ibar gets him.
Oh, you talk about scouting. Well, that ball got by Ervin Santana. You think in line that's a base hit, but Eric Ibar right in the right position to make that play. That ball's hit hard up the middle, too. Just getting by Ervin. Tried to make the play, but Ibar right in the right position. Well, Ron Renicky has these guys positioned perfectly during the course of a game. Now, if you're a pitcher, you pitch to your strength. If you got the infielders playing on that part of the field, then you have to pitch that way. If you throw pitches on the outside corner, there's a chance you might hit it that left.
There's the Angels bench coach, Ron Renicky. Kinsler, the batter, 1-1. If you're Ervin Santana, now's the time to seize the moment, Gooby.
Exactly. This is what you want. It's an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to be the guy that clinches the division for you. There's no better feeling in the world.
Ground ball into the hole at shortstop. Ibar with a gun, but he won't get Kinsler. Base hit. Second hit for the Rangers tonight.
Well, Eric Ibar is going to be tired after these two plays. They go a long way Baseball in that hole in shortstop after getting that ground ball up the middle by Blaylock.
And now Chris Davis. Hitting a shade under 230, but he has hit 20 home runs. Fly ball left field, shallow. Ibar racing out, but coming in to make the catch, Rivera. Two down in the second. Pudge Rodriguez batting 8th in the Ranger batting order coming up.
Remember, early in the count, Pudge Rodriguez looks in. Then when he's behind in the count, he looks on the outside part of the plate. Sometimes against him, you have to pitch backwards. Start away early and finish off inside. Cal Ripken was a lot like that, and Alan Trammell. Both those guys looked in early, then away late.
So he throws him the breaking ball that breaks over the outside corner.
Exactly what you want to do. They look inside. That's where they're going to generate the power. The fastball in the inside part early in the count. And if he's behind, that's when he's in defense mode, shortens up his swing and tries to punch it in the right field.
Kinsler back in there. Off the end of the bat to Ibar. The Rangers are out in the second. After an inning and a half, 3-0 Angels.
Howie. Howard. Isn't it against Angels Club policy for you to have a second job?
What on earth are you talking about?
I got the proof right here. You are the other Howard, aren't you?
No, I'm actually the other Howard.
Look, it's not like he's working for one of those national chain stores.
Yeah, that'd be a conflict of interest.
Howard's, official appliance and flat screen superstores of the Los Angeles Angels.
So, Howard, what about Mike Scioscia, huh? I see he's part of your organization as well. Explain that to me.
I got in the insurance business 10 years ago.
Came to me as his first prospective customer, and I signed right up.
You know, it's important for Greg's family to be prepared for the unexpected.
He tells me all the information, all the options, and then he lets me decide.
We went kind of over what his needs were.
Car, life, home, and umbrella coverage.
Are you this ready? Get to know a farmer's agent today. Find yours at farmers.com, because ready feels good.
His was the oldest registered distillery in the United States. From a place where the water was cool, clean, and iron-free. Perfect for making whiskey. Charcoal mellowed drop by drop for smooth sipping. The Tennessee way, which is not the easy way, but it was his way.
I didn't want anyone to know that I was secretly having someone else find someone for me. When you own your own business, there's no time to go out, so I went on eHarmony to let them find Mr. Right for me.
Review all your matches for free. eHarmony.com.
Ah, a tasty, long-lasting, good-for-you treat.
It's loaded with vitamins. Definitely on that pyramid for your food groups, isn't it?
And nothing sticky about it either.
No. It is so good for you.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Nicer as Turris leads off the bottom of the second inning. More.
Oh, there's nothing better than holding your child's hand after having cotton candy, too. It's not sticky whatsoever.
I understand you enjoy the texture of cotton candy.
Oh, yeah, no question. I might just run down there and join him.
No, he'd probably share that with you. Oh. And whatever's on that other hand, you could have some of that too. Oh. A little broken bat blooper by Meiser in there for a base hit.
Well, I just sensed in the club when I came in here today watching batting practice, the way they had that look. Mike Scioscia, you know, one day at a time. Well, this is that one day in which you have a chance to do something special, and they've come out strong here early in this ball game. Ervin throwing a couple zeros, and the offense responded. Another elevated pitch by Hunter. Industores gets a base hit. You'll never see a flare on a pitch down in the zone. It's always elevated pitches that a batter will fight off and hit into the outfield grass.
Mike Napoli. Well, not that they'll get the rest of the week off if they win today, but, and of course Scioscia and Napoli did not like that call very much. But if they can finish it up tonight, they can do whatever they want to with the lineup over the last 6 games.
Give some guys some rest and then get their swings going the last couple days in Oakland. I think if Mike Scioscia senses that this club needs to get their, I mean, beginning part of September, they were not swinging the bats very well at all. Lately, they've been hitting the ball hard. That's the fine line. Do you give them days off if they clinch this tonight, or do you let them keep swinging and continue to stay hot?
Well, I don't know. I think a little bit of both. I think, yes, some guys do get some rest, but then the last 2 or 3 games in Oakland, you probably get them back in there. Because you're going to have 2 or 3 days in between the last game in Oakland and the first game of the playoffs.
Plus, there's no, I mean, the Yankees have clinched home field advantage in the first and second round, regardless. So the Angels will get home field against, say, the Red Sox. It looks like that's going to be the team they're going to face. And then they would have to open up in New York if they advanced.
If the Angels make the playoffs.
Of course.
We don't want to get Scioscia upset with us. 3-1 to Mike Napoli. Full count to Mike Napoli.
Meiser probably be going on this pitch. 3-2 count. You know, there's no outs. Trust the fact that Napoli's starting to swing a little bit better. That home run, mammoth home run yesterday.
Meiser does go, and a little broken bat roller through the right side goes the Angels' way. His Turris to third, takes a big turn and holds. Napoli really can't complain about that one.
I don't think you can roll a baseball any better than that in the right spot.
That's lawn bowling right through the right side.
Talk about jamming a batter. But the results are a line drive in the box score for Mike Napoli. Gets a base hit, not only a base hit, but as usual, Angels going first to third.
Nobody out early in the game, already up by 3. The Angels have a chance here, Gooby, to really discourage the Rangers. Eric Ibar hitting .303. Ground ball to shortstop. Andrus steps on second. Too late at first. The run scores from third as Turris is in. 4-0 Angels.
Boy, Ibar can get down the line. I don't know if he flips it over to Kinsler, if they do turn a double play or not. Because Andrus has a great arm himself. Because of that hustle, Ibar gets an RBI. Good takeout, too, by Napoli. See how quick Ibar gets down that line. Senses that RBI. Beats it out. Angels up 4-0.
Andrus has an arm that rivals Ibar's. I mean, he gunned that ball over there, and Eric still beat it. 4-run lead early in the game, Gooby.
This is what you want to see. Jumping off right out, putting the pressure on the Rangers after that tough loss they sustained yesterday at home against Tampa Bay Rays.
Figgins walked his first time up and scored a run in that first inning.
This Texas club, led by Ron Washington, will come back at some point, or at least put pressure on you, so you got to keep scoring. Have that killer instinct. Try to keep putting up a tally every inning. Distance himself from them.
You're right. The Rangers deserve a lot of credit for the year they've had. I mean, people would say things like, oh, Texas will fade the way they always do. They'll be out of it by the All-Star break. But none of those things happen. The Rangers have taken this thing to the last week of the season. And right now, as they start the game tonight, they've won 85 games this year.
Well, the building blocks are there for the Rangers to be the Angels' competition for a number of years to come, if they can settle that whole ownership situation in Texas.
Yeah. One and two to Figgy. Two. In the air to center field. It's right at Marlon Byrd. 2 down in the second. Fans, the Angels on Thursday, October 1st, will still be hosting the Rangers. And all fans in attendance will receive a free 2009 Angels team photo courtesy of Dairy Queen. And that game will be followed by the postseason rally should the Angels qualify. Get your tickets at angelsbaseball.com today and be with us Thursday, the final home game of the regular season. Bobby Abreu up there now for the Angels. Off the end of the bat. Oh, nice play by Andrus. No throw, but a great effort by the shortstop.
Tell you what, they've had the magic baseball bats going here. Meister with a flare into the outfield, a well-placed dribbler by Napoli, now a ground ball at the end of the bat by Bobby Abreu. That was Exmo shows just out in front off the end of the bat. It still hit it the right place again. It was on the outside corner, went with the pitch. But Andrus showing some great range, but no chance to make a play in that spot.
Two out, 2 on for Torrey Hunter. And Bobby's telling Alfredo Griffin, yes, I got all of that one. Hit it hard.
It's always a comforting feeling when you're on the mound giving up those type of hits, too. You feel real good about yourself.
And your luck.
Yeah.
Torrey Hunter struck out his first time up. And 2 to Torrey Hunter. That's Dustin Nippert, who has started some games, warming up in the Ranger bullpen. 0-2 to Torrey Hunter.
Ron Washington can't take any chances here. Each one of these games here is the 7th game of the World Series for him. So you got to go to that bullpen if the minute you feel your starter has lost anything on his fastball.
Ron Washington built up a great reputation as a coach for the Oakland A's before getting a chance to manage. Two balls, 2 strikes to Hunter. Full count, 3-2. Ibar at second, Abreu at first. The Angels up by 4 and trying to get some more here in the 2nd inning. Hunter hits one to short. Andrus goes the long way to first to get the out. But the Angels get one more, and it's 4-0 after 2.
Ask people what the best hot dog is, and they'll tell you it wasn't the one they had at their home. It was the one they had visiting this home. Being entertained at this home. Dining at this home. And let's not forget, celebrating at this home. Farmer John hot dogs. If they're good enough to serve in these homes, they're good enough to serve in yours.
Hot dogs! Let's go for hot dogs, man.
Coach Romeo Cornell, we hear you're a real Romeo with the ladies.
Okay.
Coach, what should I say to a girl after I buy her a nice cold Coors Light?
How are you doing? You know?
I like to whisper in a lady's ear that Coors Light is brewed down to 34 degrees.
If you can do that, that can go a long way for you.
It has.
Frost Brewed Coors Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Coach Romeo, in your experience, what happens after a woman turns you down?
I knew I'd tell you, but I don't know.
Oh, congratulations.
So, it's a typical morning when suddenly you see built Ford tough trucks. The ground starts rumbling like it just struck oil, and you know what? You did hit pay dirt because it's Ford Truck Month. And leading this herd is the Ford F-150. It's not just a truck, it's an F-150. And with great power comes great fuel economy. No wonder it was named 2009 Motor Trend Truck of the Year.
Now get 0% APR plus $1,000 or get $5,500 cash on an F-150. And Ford Credit is on board to help with the financing. It's Truck Month at your Ford dealer.
Angels baseball is brought to you by your Southern California Ford dealers. See what's new at scforddealers.com. And by Jack in the Box, where you can get anything on the menu any time of day. Third inning, it's 4-0 Angels. And the Texas Rangers now faced with the task of trying to get back in this game against Ervin Santana. Elvis Andrus, the number 9 hitter, to lead off for the Rangers. Santana has given up 2 hits, 1 in the first, 1 in the second. One and 1 to Andrus. Hitting just under 270. He slashes one foul. Andrus has the earmarks of a future star, doesn't he?
Tremendous range at shortstop, that physically demanding position. Also a lot of speed too, 32 stolen bases. He's figuring out the leg right now. He's got a chance to be a superstar for a lot of years.
1 and 2. And a chopper to short. Ibar's going to have to gun this. Too late. Eric double clutched just a little bit, and that's too much with Andrus running.
Yeah, with him running, it looked like he had a tough time getting out of his glove. Especially that chopper. So right in front of the plate, in between hops, tough one. A tough time. You see right there trying to get it out of the glove, but no chance. Andrus runs so well down the line. So he's already on the bag before Kennedy was able to catch that baseball. Now a stolen base threat.
Third hit for the Rangers. Julio Bourbon at the plate for Texas. He grounded out to Figgins his first time up. Bourbon, the batter, had quite an August. He hit .338 in the month of August. He still has just over 100 at bats, so for the season, his numbers look great. He's hitting .318. And at home, he's a terror.
Great place to hit Arlington Stadium. There's no question about that. The ball flies out of there, quick infield. Although Paul Ryan has got the groundskeepers there to tinker with that grass in the infield and make it a little thicker so you have a better chance of getting a ground ball out.
Two and one to Bourbon. Out of play, left side, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ervin Santana working with a 4-0 lead.
And Bourbon in this situation here is looking for something elevated so he can try to punch it into the outfield. Ervin, if you could sink that fastball in the outside corner, it'd be a perfect pitch, or throw that slider down and in.
Ground ball, Morales backhands, fires to Ibar, gets back to the bag, double play. Good play on both ends of that twin killing.
Boy, how quick Kenry was on that one, too. That ball was hit pretty good. Makes the play, makes a strong throw, and then gets back, covers the base for a 3-6-3 double play. Not an easy guy to get a double play against. Well, look how strong that arm is for Ibar, too. Ervin liking that. I say the pitcher's best friend is the double play. That certainly was the case there.
Michael Young grounds one to short. Ibar, there's that arm again, and the Rangers are done in the 3rd inning. Angels 4-0.
Wing lovers are falling for El Pollo Loco's new Buffalo Loco wings, smothered in our own spicy Buffalo Loco or tangy smoky barbecue sauce. They're saucy, they're irresistible, and they're all yours.
The moment you've been waiting for. Tom Zook, you're our Hawaiian hula vacation winner. Aloha, baby.
Hello?
Tom Zook?
Yes?
I'm sorry to say that your great Aunt Mildred passed.
On who?
She left you her $100 million estate.
Yes!
You can never have too much good stuff. AM, PM, too much good stuff. Now get a free orange juice with any hot breakfast item.
That is horrible news.
I'm sorry.
Do you have my bank account number?
$1.5 million barrels of foreign oil every day. If only 1/3 of us drove clean diesel, we could send it all back. Diesel, it's no longer a dirty word.
In these challenging times, El Pollo Loco wants you to know you can still provide a healthier, delicious meal for your family at an incredible value. Now you can get a whole chicken for just $4 with any family meal purchase.
College football Saturday. New Mexico heads into an explosive showdown with Taylor Potts and Texas Tech. College football Saturday, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. This week.
Vladdy leads off the bottom of the third. Vlad rifled a double up against the wall in center field to knock in a run his first time up. And there's another shot off the bat of Guerrero. He's 2 for 2.
It's truly amazing numbers against the club. Coming into this game now, he's 2 for 2. He's at 397, now 398. I mean, that's over 150 at bats. You look at the guys, Ted Williams against the Yankees. That's pretty good numbers. 416. And Jim Eisenreich. Wow, old teammate of mine.
Kendry Morales now for the Angels. The Halos have 6 hits already. This is a lot different than it was a year ago when the Angels clinched the division with 17 games left. They were 17.5 games ahead at that point. Two balls and no strikes to Morales. The Rangers eventually finished second last year, but it wasn't close.
September 10th last year clinched it. That's pretty early. But you know what? I think it's better for the club to be pushed to this point. Now, granted, I mean, they'd love to be done in August if they could. I think for the focus reason, that's why they were, not quite there. Even though they had a 100-win season last year, they weren't pushed. And then you look up, and then you were down 2-0 against the Red Sox after losing those first 2 at home. I think it's a better opportunity to have that momentum going into the postseason.
3-0 to Kendry.
Well, one more base runner for Hunter, and he might be out of the game. They cannot afford to fall further behind the way Ervin's throwing.
Well, nothing less than a sweep of this series will do for the Rangers. Then they'd have to win every game after that. They play Seattle over the weekend. Well, assuming the Angels secure that spot, the postseason rally will be Thursday, immediately following the Angels-Rangers game, which starts at 3 o'clock. And the rally will include Angel players and alumni, U.S. Army parachute team, the Golden Knights, and a spectacular fireworks show right after the rally. So there'll be a lot going on that day, not only the game, but then the rally afterward. This will be the place to be on Thursday. Artie Moreno is hoping that tonight's a great night for him and his wife, Carol.
No question about it. I mean, you're in an opportunity to see a club that you own be this consistent, putting up division title after division title. But he wants that world championship, as does Mike Scioscia, who's tasted it back in 2002. And, of course, as a player when he was with the Dodgers.
Juan Rivera at the plate with nobody out and 2 men on. You just sense here early on, Gooby, the Angels have a chance to maybe take the Rangers completely out.
One swing right here could pretty much put them in a position where they're thinking about next year already. It's one good hack.
One 1-0 to Rivera. Juan reached on an error his first time up. Juan pops one foul behind home plate. One ball, one strike. Tommy Hunter trying to fight through this inning. Hunter about to make his 59th pitch of the game, and that's in 2+ innings. Vladdy at second, Morales at first, 2-1 to Rivera. Line to right field, but Murphy is right there. Let's see if Vladdy tries to tag. Nope, he's going to go back to second base. One out. Meiser as Turris steps in.
And on the flip side, you talk about that one big hit, but if Texas can get through this inning, still only behind 4-0, they're going to feel they're part of this ball game. So again, it becomes a big at bat here for Meiser to be able to try to distance himself from the Rangers here.
Strike one to his Turris. Gets past the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. The runners move up to second and third.
Boy, overthrew that pitch. Forced that all-speed pitch. Pudge got the body over there in front of it, but didn't get the glove down. It gets underneath him. Big break for the Angels again. Now the Rangers forced to bring the infield in.
And the count 1-1 to Meiser, who throughout his career has hit .327 with runners in scoring position. And there's another one into the gap in right center field. That will score 2 more. It's misplayed by Murphy. Meiser safe at second. 6-0 Angels. The fans can sense it, Doobie.
And so can the players on the Angels. As Ron Watson has seen enough out of Tommy Hunter. Meiser restores with another great swing. Now 2 for 2, and Halo's taking advantage of every break they get in this game.
Pitching change for the Rangers early on in the third inning. It's slipping away from Texas. It's 6-0 Angels.
Two small beef patties, sauce shredded lettuce, a single piece of cheese, onions, pickles on 3 bready buns.
We got a jingle too. Double the meat, double the cheese, less money. La 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 la. Introducing the Big Carl for only $2.49. Twice the meat and cheese is a Big Mac for a lot less cash. Only at Carl's Jr.
Ready? Go get it.
Don!
What? We don't need these minutes anymore. We got that calling circle thing everybody else has.
It's AT&T's A-List, Don, and it's not the same. We get unlimited calls to any 10 people on any network. But unlike everyone else, the minutes we save, we keep.
So?
So why save minutes with your calling circle if they just expire at the end of the month? You're using that one.
Introducing A-List with rollover. Unlimited calling to any 10 numbers on any network and keep the minutes you save. Only from AT&T.
It was always a great buy. Now it's impossible to resist. It's the Ford Edge with a new Sun and Sink lease that's just $319 a month. You get the amazing Vista roof, 25 mpg highway, luxurious leather seating, the convenient power liftgate, and you get Sync powered by Microsoft, the remarkable voice-activated phone and entertainment system. All this for only $319 a month. The Edge Sun and Sink lease, a very affordable way to trade up to Ford.
Always a great clutch hitter. Meiser as Turris knocks in 2 big runs. Murphy commits an error. Meiser gets to second. The bottom line is it's 6-0 Angels in the third inning.
Boy, if you're a hitter, you got the infield in. That's what you want, an elevated fastball. And that's what Meiser got. Another base hit, and of course, aggressive base running gets himself into scoring position. Meiser could do it with the bat. We saw that great double play he turned on Davis yesterday with Oakland, which is instrumental in that win. Now Tommy Hunter, all he can do is look on.
Dustin Nippert, the new pitcher for the Rangers. Mike Napoli, the batter. Dustin Nippert, a veteran right-hander, 28 years old. And on to third, Meiser, save! Steals third base. Pudge gunned that ball down there, but Meiser had a great jump.
Well, you can see right there, Nippert pretty slow to the plate also. It's about as good as you can do as far as Pudge Rodriguez. But Meiser gets that bag. Nippert about 1-5, particularly with the man at second base. Now the infield in again for the Rangers.
2-0 to Napoli. Three and 0.
Well, you can see Nippert with that good fastball, 90 to 97, curveball and a changeup. Has been used as a starter too for the Rangers.
Even last year he started the season in the bullpen and then wound up in the rotation. Napoli swinging 3-0, 3-1. Dustin Nippert, a pretty big guy. He's 6'8", weighs in about 225. Napoli draws the walk. First and third with one out. Could become a long night for that man. Eric Ibar up there. Eric reached on a fielder's choice and got an RBI out of it last time up.
What you're sensing right now the last few games is the offense coming back to what we saw in the month of July and August, which they were scoring at will, averaging 7, almost 8 runs a game. Mickey Hatcher said he's kind of slowing down as far as the extra hitting. That way the guys stay fresh here as you get towards the postseason.
1-0 to Ibar.
That far from that all-time club record for runs scored. Just 15 away. He's done a great job with this club. Just a tireless worker.
Line to right field, coming on Murphy to catch it. Here comes his tourist to the plate. Good throw, but too late. 7-0 Angels. Ibar gets his second RBI of the night.
All of a sudden, when we first got here to the ballpark, in the crowd was a little bit just kind of waiting to see what happened. Now all of a sudden they're sensing something special going on, as that dugout is for the Angels here with that 7-run lead here in the third inning.
Sean Figgins. Figgy 0 for 1. Grounded to second base. Ian Kinsler will flip it to first, and that's the inning. But the Angels get 3 more runs in the third inning, and they lead the Rangers 7-0.
Hey, Angels fans, Howard's and Fox Sports West want to give you the chance to catch all your Angels action in crystal clear high definition right in your own living room with the Howard's Perfect Game Giveaway. Go to any of the 10 Howard Superstore locations look for this display and pick up a mail-in entry form for your chance to win a 52-inch Sony HD flat-screen TV. Howard's, official appliance and flat-screen superstores of the Angels. Hurry now into Howard's and enter to win today.
That is one good-looking pie, my friend.
Frozen dough patties?
Ooh, I'll sign. Come on, you don't think I'd serve these, do ya? You know we roll our own dough fresh here. I'll show you what these babies are for.
Oh!
Never frozen, never preformed. We insist on hand rolling our dough fresh daily. Round Table, the last honest pizza.
Every game, the Angels honor their late teammate, Nick Adenhart. They hang his jersey in the dugout. They wear his number 34 on their chests. And most of all, they play their hearts out for Nick.
He's looking down on us and saying, hey, you guys go out there and win.
Every day,
There's a lot of emotion there.
every way, as they push toward the postseason.
What a catch by Juan Rivera!
Just another Halo victory.
This is beyond devoted. Watch the 2009 postseason on Fox and TBS.
Now the Aflac trivia question for tonight. Ervin Santana was the winning pitcher when the Angels clinched in 2005. Who were the winners in 07 and 08?
Well, I think Dean Chance had retired at that point.
He was available out of the bullpen, but he didn't get a decision.
I'm going to go with... Man, that's a tough one. It's always easy to go with John Lackey on those ones. Go with Weave.
Fourth inning, David Murphy takes strike one. Murphy popped out to second his first time up. Lined right to Ibar. One out, Marlon Byrd coming up.
Good to see Ervin just attacking that strike zone. Doesn't matter how hard they hit him. That's why you got fielders out there behind you.
Ervin Santana has the Rangers shut out on 3 hits so far. Two balls and no strikes to Marlon Byrd.
Behind 3-0, Ervin just got to throw that fastball right down the middle of the plate. Take his chances. You know he's going to be taken here. Same pitch again. Repeat that mechanics. Challenge him with that fastball, 3-1. Right with the fastball now.
And fouled straight back. Into the booth right next to us, right? Pretty close.
Pretty close.
2 over.
2 over. I know you have me covered just in case, Rory.
I'm always willing to protect you, Gooby. There's a shot into right field, but playable for Bobby Abreu.
See, when you're afforded a lead like that, like the offense has given Ervin Santana, you got to challenge hitters. He fell behind. He threw 3 straight fastballs, went after them. Can't hurt you unless you walk batters. Like what I see out of Ervin so far tonight.
Hank Blaylock stepping in.
Now, if you're Ervin Santana, you're on the mound right now. You see that 7-run lead. You're in the fourth inning. You want to be the guy to be able to finish this game off. You feel good. The confidence level's there. The adrenaline's going for you. See that focus.
Two 2-0 to Hank Blaylock. Ervin Santana with a win tonight could even his record also. He's 7-8 coming in. But he's been given a 7-run lead tonight. He's 3-1 to Blaylock.
And fastball, you want to go fastball on the outside corner. Force him to hit the big part of the yard. Challenge him.
The big shift is on in the infield as Blaylock hits right into it. That's where his Turris was standing. The Rangers gone in order in the fourth.
Hey, it's great to see you back after that accident.
Well, I couldn't have gotten by without
Affleck! Is that different than health insurance?
Well, yeah, Affleck pays you cash to help with the bills that health insurance doesn't cover.
Really?
Well, if you're hurt and can't work, who's going to help pay for gas, the mortgage, all kinds of expenses?
Affleck! It's the protection you need to help stay ahead of the game.
Exactly.
Affleck, we've got you under our wing.
Every family has a history.
Since 1963, it's a lie.
Every life deserves a fresh start.
You really think we can make a ton of cash cleaning up crime scenes?
Yes.
From the producers of Little Miss Sunshine comes a sparkling new comedy.
Oh my God!
Come on!
Do it on your own, idiot!
Amy Adams, Emily Blunt, and Alan Arkin. Sunshine Cleaning.
In the city of brotherly love, they support one another like brothers. Last year, it earned them a World Series. This year, they're even stronger, welcoming new teammates like family. Now they'll try to do something that hasn't been done in nearly a decade.
And things are going real well right now in South Philadelphia.
This is beyond a defending champion. Watch the 2009 postseason on Fox and TBS.
Bottom of the fourth inning. How about the Affleck trivia answer? Ervin Santana was on the hill when the Angels clinched in 2005. Who were the winners in 07 and 08? Well, you went with Lackey. You did not, however, go with Dustin Mosley.
What a great run the Angels are in the midst of at this particular point. It's have 3 consecutive titles.
Bobby Abreu takes a strike. Well, they have gotten to the point, Gooby, where they are probably the favorites going in the West every year. Now, taking that next step, that's what this club is interested in doing.
Yeah, I think they have the same type of attitude as you see with the New York Yankees. Anything less than a world championship is a disappointment. And you saw the looks on their face. We were there in Boston last year.
Right.
It was a bad feeling. And coming into spring training, you saw those numbers that the offense put up from the get-go.
2-2 to Abreu.
Then to deal with all the things that Mike Scioscia had to deal with so far this year, I think this team is focused and ready to go. I mean, if you have a chance, here's he talking about that one-game mentality. Here, well, here's your one game right in front of you. Look at how they responded so far in this game with a 7-0 lead.
In the air, or on the ground foul, rather, on the left side. Still 2-2 to Abreu. Two balls, 2 strikes. Down the left field line, Abreu hits it into the corner. It takes an odd bounce on Bourbon and gets away from him. It's still circling the wall. Abreu to third. He'll hold up there. It's a leadoff triple for Bobby Abreu.
Well, this is what you want to see out of the offense, is continue to put the pressure on the Rangers. Never let them feel that they're back in this game. And what a swing again. On the outside part of the plate, going with the pitch. Well, that almost got far enough away from Bourbon that Bobby Abreu might have thought about it inside the park home run.
He was definitely thinking about it.
Look at that swing. And he's digging right out of the box. He's picking it up. He's around second thinking, oh, where's Dino at? What's he going to do? Point right there on the base and keep him there.
Torrey Hunter takes ball one.
I know Torrey was happy to see him stay there at third.
Possible RBI opportunity.
Yeah, he wanted a chance at that RBI.
Infield playing in for the Rangers. Torrey has struck out and grounded out so far tonight. He's hitting .297. Ground ball right to the shortstop. It comes up on Andrus, but he'll still get Torrey. And with nobody out, Abreu staying at third, now one down.
That's one guy I think Mike Scioscia has that fine line what he wants to do with Torrey Hunter. Clearly he's not 100%, but do you want to get that swing going? You want to get him some at-bats. He's been struggling of late as far as putting up some numbers. Now it's 4 for his last 30. That's struggling.
That's a big-time struggle for a player like Hunter. Vladdy 2 for 2 already tonight.
How would you like to be an infielder for the Rangers right now, playing up with Vlad, hitting? He's hitting nearly 400 against you.
Well,
very comfortable.
Probably signal to the dugout, let's play back.
Because you know he's not going to swing hard.
He'll definitely hit it hard enough that if it's hit right at you, you can be in the outfield and maybe get the guy at the plate.
There's 2 shots he's hit already today. Wow, a laser to center and a laser to left field.
I wouldn't really be real anxious to stand where Dino Ebel is, to be honest with you. And there's one hit softly. It'll score the run, however. The contact play is on there. Abreu scores from third. Vladdy knocks in the run. It is 8-0 Angels.
Nice base running by Bobby Abreu there, too. As soon as he sensed that ball got by the pitcher, he's going. Vlad just did enough to be able to get that run across.
Second RBI of the night for Vlad Guerrero. Kendry Morales. He's already had a good night. Two and 0 to Kendry Morales. Ground ball right to the first baseman. Davis will take it to the bag, but the Angels tonight have scored in every inning. It's 8-0.
100% pure ground beef and secret recipe chili. 99-cent chili burgers. One of 6 favorites on Wiener Schnitzel's new under $1 value menu. Wiener Schnitzel, delicious.
We have a water shortage. So why do we continue to waste water? With leaky sprinklers. Or by hosing down our driveways instead of sweeping them. and by taking anything longer than a 5-minute shower. Southern California is getting drier. Go to BeWaterWise.com. Find out how your community is dealing with mandatory conservation and learn 6 things we can all do to move the needle.
Mom!
I hurt myself tonight. The hotel club after the conference. I was getting down. Then I fell down. And now I can't dance. I can hardly walk. And it's too late to call the doctor. Do I heat it? Do I ice it? I don't know. I mean, it's my first hip-hop injury.
We know life can be unpredictable. We have a 24-hour nurse helpline so you can get answers when you need them. Choose Blue Shield today.
This is liberation through acceleration. This is the Lexus IS line. Lease the 2009 IS 250 for $329 a month for 36 months with $34.99 due at signing.
Could be a night for a celebration at the Big A tonight. 4 innings in the books. 8-0 Angels. Ervin Santana shutting out the Rangers, facing Ian Kinsler leading off the 5th. Good breaking ball for a strike. One and one.
Ervin, after that slider, first pitch to try to get him to swing at that pitch off the outside corner. Kinsler, that uppercut swing, always susceptible to fastballs elevated in the strike zone.
One and two to Ian Kinsler.
Now ahead of the count, still 3 straight sliders. See, that one was up. Now he's going to fastball in. Ooh, great pitch.
That was in all right.
Right on the corner, just off the corner. See Napoli setting up that frame just maybe an inch off the plate at best.
Now 3 and 2 to Kinsler. He's had a good year, Ian Kinsler. Broken bat, but he gets it through for a base hit. And the Rangers have their 4th hit tonight. Just a quick note, Gooby, to say congratulations to Amber and Steve McNitt on the arrival of their baby earlier today, named Savannah Riley McNitt. Steve works in the PR department here with the Angels, so congratulations.
Hey, congratulations. Perfect timing.
Right.
Possible World Series.
Maybe a big celebration tonight on the arrival of that baby.
There you go. It's all about the timing.
That's right. Chris Davis takes strike 1. Davis 0 for 1. Hard hit to Morales. Kendry gets it to Ibar. And the Angels turn another double play. 3-6-3 for the second time tonight.
Well, we talked about that great double play Kendry turned yesterday. 2 already. Perfect feed again to Ibar. Boy, and Kinsler made sure he got down quickly because that throw was going right by him. You don't want to be anywhere near that throw from Ibar with that type of arm. But Kendry solid defensively at first base. I think I'm running out of the baseline when Ibar has that baseball that turned a double play. I'm just running away. It's a great arm.
Pudge Rodriguez hits a fly ball to right. That sends Abreu back, and Bobby tracks it down. The Angels are 12 outs away from clinching the AL West for the 3rd consecutive season.
These are bags. They fly free.
Did you know other airlines charge up to $20 for the first bag?
And 30 for the second.
Round trip. That's almost $100.
That's crazy talk.
Well, how about if I just send my bags on vacation and I'll stay home?
Why do you charge for bags?
For any bag out there watching this commercial right now, fly, be free.
Ready? Go get it.
Don!
What? We don't need these minutes anymore. We got that calling circle thing everybody else has.
It's AT&T's A-List, Don, and it's not the same. We get unlimited calls to any 10 people on any network. But unlike everyone else, the minutes we save, we keep.
So?
So why save minutes with your calling circle if they just expire at the end of the month? You're using that one.
Introducing A-List with rollover. Unlimited calling to any 10 numbers on any network and keep the minutes you save. Only from AT&T.
The better we breathe, the better we perform. The Infiniti V-Vel engine creates more power using less fuel. Nothing breathes like it. Nothing performs like it. Available on the Infiniti G Sedan and G Coupe. Lease an Infiniti G Sedan for $379 per month or get 0% APR financing.
Norm's New York Steak Dinner with soup, salad, plus a hot fudge brownie. Only $9.99. Norm's Restaurants, where life happens.
No fewer than 6 Angel logos on that sign. That is a strong fan.
There's no doubt about that. And this club has certainly been tested this whole season long. And I'll tell you what, certainly the thoughts and prayers are still with Nick Adenhart's family. It's the tragic loss of Nick Adenhart, but these guys have never forgotten. There's no question. They still feel him there, dedicating the season.
If and when that celebration happens tonight, there will be several players with Nick in their hearts or in their minds.
Still, this hard to believe. This is an incredible game he had.
Think about the game he pitched against Oakland that night. And that big smile that just never leaves your mind, really, when you think about him. That's what I think of, anyway. Strike one to Juan Rivera. Juan hits a fly ball, left center field. Bourbon and Bird converging, and Marvin Bird makes the catch. One out in the 5th.
Meister's had himself a great game already today. A couple big base hits, key situations, a couple runs scored also.
One 1-0 to Meister Turris. Even after clinching everything, the Yankees came out and pounded Kansas City tonight. Final score in New York, 8-2. Win number 101 for the Yanks. And the Angels, if they meet the Yankees again this year, would be the ALCS. And that would be quite a series. Not that the Angels Red Sox wouldn't be. That's something to look forward to. And after tonight, Scioscia can publicly do that.
Yeah, you can't say we're just not quite there yet. Well, if you can just leave right now, yeah, it's there.
We just saw a lot of smiles over there in that Angel dugout. The Angels have a bottom of the 5th, 8-0 lead over the Rangers.
Boy, believe me, there's no better feeling in the world as a team, as a unit. You put this together from spring training on, an opportunity to go to the postseason. Boy, I'll tell you, it's these friendships you're going to keep forever.
Meister hits one foul, first base side, still a full count. Now, on the other hand, when you have grinded away as long as the Rangers have, staying in the race many times, Gooby, when it looked like they might drop out of it, and then they'd come back again. They've had a terrific season, and they've played their hearts out, but tonight it looks like the realization is setting in that we're not quite going to get there if you're the Texas Rangers. The Angel Fan Cruise is back. Mark your calendars for January 22nd through the 25th and join the Fan Cruise heading to Baja, Mexico. This is an exclusive offer from AAA Travel, and there will be Angel players and coaches scheduled to appear on that Fan Cruise. The cabins are filling up fast, so call your AAA Travel agent at 888-874-7222 to book the Fan Cruise.
Any broadcasters going there, Rory? You invited?
You know, I generally swim alongside the ship. Very fast when we get out to the high seas. So, you know,
you're like a dolphin.
You can see me, but I'm not actually on deck. It's quite a spectacle. One ball and 2 strikes to Mike Napoli.
Boy, that would just be perfect to see that happen. You talk about the smiles you're seeing on the Angels bench. Can you imagine the smiles on the coaches and the players to see you swimming alongside the ship?
My arms move so fast. You'd be just absolutely amazed, Gooby.
Oh, I think I might take a break here for a minute. Just the thought of that, Rory.
That's the end of the 5th inning.
That fabulous Clunkers trade-in program has been reinvented by Ford. This time, almost every used car can help you get into a redesigned 2010 Ford Mustang. With its striking new cockpit and spectacular handling, there's a total of $2,000 trade-up factory cash with almost anything you drive in. Plus, you'll get the added value of your trade-in. If you missed cash for Clunkers before, now's your chance to trade up to a fabulous new Ford Mustang.
Even though Jabba Chamberlain's father was partially paralyzed, he played catch with his son every day. It was then Jabba believed he could handle whatever life threw at him.
The big guy is carrying this team on his shoulders right now.
As the Yankees race toward the postseason, so does this boy from Nebraska.
He could be the hero. Strike 3.
Millions will be watching, including his very proud former catcher. This is beyond a journey. Watch the 2009 postseason on Fox and TBS.
On Sunday, October 4th, the heavens descend to the depths of hell, where only victory conquers the pain and suffering of the wicked. On Sunday, October 4th, hell will open her fetid jaws to smack on the stench of defeat, because you only get to heaven by going through hell. WWE Hell in a Cell, live Sunday, October 4th on pay-per-view.
And welcome back to the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam. Elevated pitch by Kendry Morales, the dead central at the postseason sign. That is our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light. Wow, they must have heard you were going to swim alongside, Rory.
Yeah. Well, it's the aerodynamic swimsuit that really gets me going.
Boy, I'm glad that our guys in the truck didn't show that before I did the freeze cam. I would have been frozen in time.
Elvis Andrus leads off the 6th inning for the Texas Rangers. They got Elvis in the Mark Teixeira deal. Two and one to the Rangers shortstop, who has singled his only time up tonight. In the air to center, Torrey Hunter makes the play.
Again, perfect positioning by Ron Renicky as far as having that defense set up. Torrey playing at the exact spot. That ball was hit right on the nose, but right there for an out.
Julio Boborn that they played for the Rangers takes strike one, leadoff hitter. But 0 for 2 tonight. Ervin Santana has the Rangers shut out on 4 hits so far. 0-2.
Boy, just the pace for Ervin this night has been perfect.
And Bourbon fouls one back.
Talked about in the opening, sees that opportunity to be the pitcher on the mound to clinch this division. No better feeling. It doesn't matter what you've done the whole season, it's what you can do right at this point.
The other guys in the rotation enjoying seeing Santana pitch this well tonight. And that one got him. Bourbon hit by the pitch.
Well, he almost hit him in an earlier at bat on that slider down and in. They got him right on the toe. Slider. Now, if he swings at that or makes the attempt to swing, that would be a strikeout. But he held up on the swing and gets hit by pitch.
Michael Young at the plate. And Young rips one back up the middle for a base hit. The Rangers have 2 men on with 1 out in the 6th inning.
Boy, can he hit. 2 more hits already tonight. Talk about a professional hitter. Hits the ball at the middle, hits the ball the other way.
He had to be a little bit conflicted as a youngster. He says his favorite team growing up was the Mets, but his favorite player was Don Mattingly.
Well, that is unusual. If you're a Met fan, you generally don't like anything to do with the Yankees.
David Murphy takes strike one. Murphy's 0 for 2 tonight. One ball, one strike. It wouldn't be a shock, Gooby, to see the Rangers come back and put some pressure on the Angels in this game. They've been doing it all year.
Well, they're relentless as far as their approach at the plate. But when you make pitches like that, it's going to be difficult to come back.
That's a heck of a fastball. Yeah, heck of a fastball at a great location by Ervin. 1-2. And Murphy goes down swinging. Strikeout for Santana, 2 out in the 6th.
High cheese at 93 with some late movement. No chance for Murphy. Low ball hitter Murphy is, and he swung at that pitch up and out of the zone for the first strikeout for Ervin in this ball game.
First one of the night. Marlon Byrd now for the Rangers. Toronto beat Boston 11-5. So the magic number for the wild card is still 2 for Boston. So if the Rangers lose tonight, it would be 1. They could still force a tie, theoretically.
That's the beauty of the wild card. You still have a chance. You look over to the National League. Colorado's having a great season, but Atlanta just 2.5 games behind them. Well, they won tonight, only 2 out now.
Yeah, the Braves shut out Florida 4-0 tonight. And they're coming on strong here with just under a week to go now. 2-1 to Marlon Byrd.
Well, he threw him a slider on a fastball count. Well, if you're a hitter up there, you're down 8-0, 2-1 count, you're thinking for sure you're getting a fastball, but Ervin threw him a great slider.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Byrd. Santana's pitch fouled away.
Well, then you had the residual of that swing on that slider. He's thinking break and pitch, and he threw him that fastball 95, and he was in protect mode very late on that swing.
Ervin is just approaching the 80 pitch mark, so he still has a little left in that arm, you would think, as he pitches here in the 6th. Good catch made by a fan up in the second deck of seats on that foul ball.
One-handed.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Byrd. That pops out of the glove of Napoli, and the runners move up to 2nd and 3rd. That just about has to be a pass ball.
Well, it's almost as if it was a cross-up. Confusion on the sign. Coming in, fastball in. Maybe he was trying to frame that pitch.
Pass ball charged to Napoli, and that gets Butcher out there. So kind of unusual, Gooby, to see a meeting on the mound in the midst of a full count.
And they just want to get the focus right back here. A lot of times a pitching coach will come out in that spot and say, hey, listen, I want you to throw this pitch. That way you don't have to worry about putting down a sign. Just go with this pitch, get focused, and finish off this inning.
This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat to Marlon Byrd. And it's 3-2. 2 runners in scoring position. Check swing, struck him out. Santana gets his first 2 strikeouts of the game in the 6th inning. And the Angels are 9 outs away from the division crown.
How often you do it? It's different now because we got the kids.
I peed.
Need to get away? On October 9th, take 1 part paradise.
Oh my.
Allow me to put on something more proper. Now, who is ready for their yoga?
1 part therapy.
How would you describe your relationship?
No one's called 911. Like there's not domestic violence.
Interesting.
And just add water.
Sure!
Don't let them see your fear.
Vince Vaughn.
He said not to panic! He said not to panic!
Couples Retreat. Rated PG-13.
His was the oldest registered distillery in the United States. From a place where the water was cool, clean, and iron-free. Perfect for making whiskey. Charcoal mellowed drop by drop for smooth sipping. The Tennessee way. Which is not the easy way, but it was his way.
Every fall brings us something so memorable.
I don't believe what I just saw.
Dramatic.
And we'll see you tomorrow night.
Inspiring.
And he is
Joyous.
Philadelphia Phillies are champions of baseball.
What will this fall bring us?
Unbelievable. You're looking at one for the ages here.
This is beyond unpredictable. Watch the 2009 postseason on Fox and TBS.
Time to bring you up to speed with the AT&T Rapid Rewind. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. The Angels leading at 8-0 going to the bottom of the sixth in front of 40,484 tonight. And even with an 8-run lead, they'll stick around to the end to watch and see if the Angels can get her done. Eric Ibar leads off the bottom of the sixth. New pitcher for the Rangers, Doug Mathis.
He's done a nice job for him so far. 23 games, an ERA 2.81. Not an overpowering fastball, but you can see he's got good movement on there. Curveball and a changeup.
And Ibar sends it whistling right back up the middle. Sean Figgins stepping in. Figgy has scored a run tonight, although he's 0 for 2. Doug Mathis, 26 years old, born in Maryvale, Arizona. That's the spring training home of the Milwaukee Brewers, and now lives in the little town of Show Low, Arizona. Oh, 0-2 to Figgins. Last year, Gooby, when the Angels clinched the AL West, they definitely went all out in celebrating that achievement. To the point even where I think some people criticized the team and/or Socha. What do you think is appropriate, and what do you think will happen tonight?
First of all, the people that criticize don't know what it's like to be in that locker room. From the second week of February, you're together every single day from February 10th all the way through here to October for one goal, and that's to get to the postseason. And what this club has been through this season, we talked about Nick Adenhart.
Figgins flies out to left field. Does that factor into what happens tonight after the final out is recorded if the Angels win?
Well, I think this is the absolute grind to get there, to deal with what they've dealt with. We talked about 14 different starting pitchers the Angels have gone through. Vlad being out, Torrey Hunter being out, and you can't say it enough what they've gone through with Nick Adenhart passing away. Here's a young kid. It was well liked by everybody in that team. It's, like I said, it's hard to explain. I don't understand why people criticize baseball players when they celebrate like in that point where you finally get to the postseason. It's such a grind. That season it seems to be never ending.
Bobby Abreu takes ball one. I think that's why the baseball celebrations are the way they are, because of how long you've been at it.
I mean, the reality is you're with these players more so than your family for that 7 months, 8 months, depending on how long you go through the postseason. So, I mean, these guys, you go through a lot. You travel on the planes, you go on buses, you're in that dugout, you're in that clubhouse, you're in 100-degree weather, you're in cold weather in the beginning of the season. And you deal with injuries, all kinds of things, ups and downs.
So there's a tremendous release of emotions once you've made it to that line.
There's no better feeling than jumping into that pile, too, when that last out is recorded. I was fortunate enough a couple times to be involved in that. One culminating in the World Series. Remember that run from the bullpen in Kansas City?
Right.
That might have been the fastest I ever ran. That might have gave Carl Lewis a run for his money. And I'm not known for my blazing speed either.
So you got into it, huh?
Oh. And I was jumping into that pile. Some fans got out there and they stole my hat. I never got it back. I have no idea where it went.
So somebody has a great Royals souvenir.
And I'm sure it smelled really good, my hat, after wearing it a whole season in Kansas City.
Don't tell me you wore the same hat all season.
It's a little different back then. It's not that it was that long ago, but we weren't given a number of hats. So you had that same beautiful smelling hat the whole year.
It's still a treasured souvenir to whoever took it, I would imagine. 3-1 to Abreu, who hits one down the left field line for the second time tonight into the corner. Around third and heading for the plate is Ibar. It's 9-0. Bobby Abreu, a single, a triple, and now a double.
Oh, and these baseballs are crushed down the other way, too, by Bobby Abreu tonight. These last two hits, a triple and a double. You can't hit it much harder the opposite way than what he did. Look at this approach again. Look at where he gets that bat, hits the ball. It's the middle of the plate. That means you have to have the extreme confidence in your hands to be able to get through the zone and hit that ball that hard the other way.
Torrey Hunter up there for the Angels. And the fans are starting to react. One 1-0 to Torrey Hunter. Torrey without a hit tonight. He has struck out once, grounded out twice. You were talking about the fine line between resting players for the next week and playing them to get them going if they're in a slump, as Torrey is. He is probably the toughest decision of all because he's obviously not 100%, probably could use some rest, but also needs to get that swing going.
That's the important thing. Hitting's about timing. And if you rest too much, it's going to be difficult to get right back into that swinging thing for Torrey. So probably a couple days off for him and then right back in there. Probably a couple of bats a game and then rest of a few innings. Mike Scioscia does a great job. He senses that. You can see during the course of the season where he rests guys at the right time. So one time when he let Sean Figgins have a day off, Sean wasn't happy about it. Then he comes back out, responds with 3 hits that very next day. He picks the right time to rest his players.
3-1 to Hunter. Ground ball, base hit for Torrey into left field. Abreu's coming to the plate. Here's the throw by Bourbon, cut off. RBI base hit for Torrey Hunter and a 10-0 Angel lead. The fans can sense the celebration coming on.
Boy, that's a perfect swing. You got done talking about Torrey getting that swing back. Big RBI for him, too.
Meeting on the mound for the Rangers. Mathis bends down to pick up the rosin bag. It's a little bit difficult if you're wearing blue to be on the other side of this, isn't it?
No, but I'll tell you what, this is the reaction by the fans here. has been great. Boy, if they can get that energy going like that team in 2002 had, they fed off that energy to be able to win that world championship.
Well, when it starts, it'll be right here. The Angels will have the home field against the Red Sox. 1-0 to Vlad Guerrero, one out here in the bottom of the 6th. The Angels tonight have scored in every inning except the 5th. One and one to Vladdy. Shot into center field. Marlon Byrd catches up to it and drops it. He got there and could not hold on to it. Guerrero to second base. It's been that kind of a night for the Rangers.
Well, I'll tell you what, that ball was absolutely seared into center field by Vlad. Oh, he said that's 3 perfect swings in the game for Vlad. Bird got there, but the last second that ball dipped on him. He had to go a long way. It was a rocket, but a play's got to be made.
Well, he'll catch that 99 times out of 100. Bird's a terrific outfielder. He's charged with an error on that one. Kendry Morales hits one foul.
Boy, every swing the fans are jumping up here.
That is the 3rd error on the Rangers tonight. Check swing, strike 2. Kendry already has a 2-run home run tonight. That came in the 1st inning. One and two. Ten runs, 11 hits, and 9 more outs to get. One and two to Morales. Broken bat, slowly past the mound, will score another run. Hunter scores. The Angels have 11 on the board.
Just taking advantage when you got the infield back. Obviously, they're going to play back when they're down 10-0. They need outs. Just hit the ball on the ground. Get an RBI out of that. Kenny, what a game again. Well, but that one swing which he had in the first inning set the tone with dead center field. Hits it out for a 2-run homer.
Juan Rivera, 0 for 3 tonight. Strike one to Juan.
Well, it's a tough feeling. You've battled this long and stayed in there. But that game last night, or yesterday down there in Arlington, really took a toll on him. Just that the look they had coming into the stadium as compared to what the Angels look they had on their face going out for batting practice.
I mean, the Rangers would have been a big long shot even if they had won yesterday, but that one had to tear the heart out of them to get on the plane and come to Orange County after that loss with the magic number down to 2. But they have had a terrific season, and they have kept the pressure on the Angels all year. One and 2 to Juan Rivera.
That foul tip got right the bare hand of Pudge Rodriguez behind the plate. I'm sure all those games he's caught over his career, that's not the first time it hit his hand. What a great player.
Hall of Famer. Juan goes down on strikes, but the Angels get 3 more runs. And we go to the 7th inning with the Angels leading it by 11.
Pepper and some choice.
Welcome to Chili's.
Try Chili's Triple Dipper Dinner. Choose your 3 dippable favorites, like our Chicken Crisper Bites, Big Mouth Bites, and classic Southwestern Egg Rolls. 9 craveable options to choose from. Build your perfect meal, only $9.99. Pepper and some Chili's.
Pervert. He's coming back quick and he's coming back hard.
I'm gonna be just fine.
Everyone thinks they're fine until someone puts something in them they don't want in them.
The Job.
I swear I'm gonna catch this guy.
The Girl.
I did not think you partied like
I
that.
party like this every 4 to 6 hours.
The Glory.
I'm so proud of you.
You're just drunk, boy.
You're just your flower.
Observe and Report.
Hey, Mom.
Coraline Jones always dreamed of finding a better world, but never imagined it would be in her own home.
We've been waiting for you, Coraline.
A place so perfect,
I love your garden!
it can't be real.
You probably think this world is a dream come true, but you're wrong.
From the director of The Nightmare Before Christmas,
How dare you disobey your mother? You aren't my mother.
Coraline, now available on demand.
7th inning at the Big A, and Ervin Santana working on a shutout. Hank Blaylock for Texas. Blaylock is 0 for 2. The Angels put the infield shift on for Blaylock.
And behind 2-0, you're Ervin. You got 11-0 lead here. Just challenging with that fastball. He's had good velocity on the fastball with that late movement.
Blaylock has hit the ball right into the shift twice tonight. One looked like a single up the middle, but Ibar was standing there. Three and one.
Got to be a fastball in the spot. 3-1. Still right down the middle.
Ball 4. Blaylock draws a leadoff walk. Now it's time for our Lexus pursuing perfection.
Boy, Kenry Morales, we talk about him at the plate, but he's been outstanding also in the field. Great pick on that hard hit ball by Barbone. 3-6-3 double play. Then again later on in the ball game here, 3-6-3. They get 2 double plays for Ervin Santana on the hill.
Barbone hit the first one. Chris Davis grounded into the second one. And now Ian Kinsler at the plate for the Rangers. Ground ball hit to Ibar. He gets it to Izzy, who gets it to Morales. The third double play turned by the Angels tonight.
Well, we said it once, we said it twice, now 3 times. Pitcher's best friend, the double play. Nice turn by Ibar to Astores, 6-4-3 over to Kendry to finish it off.
2 out. Chris Davis for the Rangers. And there's a shot right at Ibar. The shift was on as he hits a bullet up the middle for an out. And the Angels are 6 outs away from an AL West title.
Hey, Southern California sports fans, Fox Sports West is getting social. Join us right now on Facebook and Twitter because we've got breaking news, updates, and video.
Want a burrito that'll rip your hunger to shreds? Then get to Del Taco for the return of the Shredded Beef Combo Burrito. Made with premium select shredded beef, freshly grated cheese, slow-cooked beans, and green sauce. So shred your hunger for a limited time only at Del Taco. Go bold or go home.
Don't miss the LA County Fair's End of Summer Concert Series presented by Toyota. This weekend, enjoy Demolition Derby, Charlie Wilson and the Gap Band, the Brothers Johnson, World Champions of Freestyle Motocross, Shinedown, Puddle of Mud, and Saliva. Free with paid fair admission. Reserve tickets at lacountyfair.com.
Not too close. What do you think? I got that insurance?
What insurance is that, Yogi?
The one you really need to have. If you don't have it, that's why you need it.
Need what?
Aflac. Well, if you get hurt and miss work, it won't hurt to miss work. And they give you cash, which is just as good as money.
Aflac, we've got you under our wing.
At Del Taco, we're selling tacos for chump change. Try our unbeatable 59-cent taco, or for a few cents more, get double the beef and cheese with our classic taco. Or take on the macho taco. So bring your chump change, but leave any chumps at home. Del Taco, go bold or go home.
Now it's time for our Jack in the Box outside the box. Bobby Abreu is a rocket down the left field line. Hits the corner, gets away from Julio Borbon for a triple. This time around, same type of swing. This time he's able to cut it off and hold Bobby Abreu to a double. But he's been running hard and working hard. And that is our Jack in the Box outside the box.
Pudge Rodriguez, who took that pitch off of his hand, is out of the game now and has that hand wrapped up as Taylor Teagarden takes over at the catching position. In fact, the Rangers are starting to make some changes to their lineup, including on the mound here, Jason Grilli takes over in the bottom of the 7th. Meiser is Turris, the batter.
Well, this is foul tip. He has the hand behind him to be able to protect his hand, yet the foul ball came underneath and got his hand.
And a base hit for Meiser is Turris into right field. That's 3 hits for his Turris tonight.
Wow, what a swing once again. Meiser refreshed. Getting the swing back. He's played some outstanding defense on this homestand.
Meiser at first with Mike Napoli at the plate. Esteban Herman has taken over for Michael Young at third base for Texas. So Ron Washington gets Young out of the ball game now.
We're talking about how, the guys are going to react at the end of this game if they can, get these last few outs, celebration time. It's building that momentum going out there before you run out there and dive on top of the pitcher that gets that last out.
What, you need momentum to run out there?
Yes. I'm running out. I might run out there, Rory. As quick as you are swimming next to that fan cruise ship, I'm going to run out there for the dive on the pile.
Okay. Look forward to that. Well, Ervin Santana could still be out there when the last out is recorded. 6 outs to get.
Well, that's great to see out of Ervin. That opportunity to pitch a clinching game. He certainly hasn't disappointed Mike Scioscia and Mike Butcher in his effort and his tempo on the mound today.
Napoli swings and misses. He's out on strikes. 1 out in the 7th. Eric Ibar coming up. Eric tonight with a sac fly and a single. Oh and 1. One ball, 1 strike to Eric Ibar, who has raised his batting average up to .304 tonight. Fly ball, right field. 2 gone.
And there's no one happier in this whole staff of the Angels right now than Mickey Hatcher, the way his offense has responded from the get-go. Scoring 3 runs in the first inning, setting the tone, get another run there in the 4th, and 3 more in the 3rd. All that work with the hitters, constantly working off the tee, soft toss, extra hitting. It's paid off for them in the club as they respond with 11 runs here.
Sean Figgins, 0 for 3 with a walk tonight.
Boy, in Texas, those great numbers against the Angels here, 10-5 mark. Well, when they jumped out that early lead, they didn't let them even think they were going to be part of this ball game. Offense gets a lot of credit. Of course, so does Ervin Santana and the defense.
0-2 to Figgy. When you're this close, it's almost like a no-hitter. I mean, your team is hitting, but you want to get through it so you can get the defense and the pitcher back out there.
And you always say, I'll take my chance. Give me 15 runs, airtight defense. I got a pretty good chance of winning. Well, Ervin just wants to get back out there as quick as possible. Henry enjoying himself with some great defense and, of course, that shot to center field. Bobby, what a game. A home run away from the cycle.
Ervin still has to think about those final 6 outs, but there are a lot of smiles down in that dugout.
They're not out of Ervin right now. There's that look he has.
Well, I'm sure he wants to be the one to get the 6 outs, finish up a shutout, and throw his arms up into the air.
Well, that's a shocker. Torrey's smiling.
Three balls and 2 strikes to Figgy. Santana ready to go. And Figgins out on strikes. So we are through 7 innings. Santana leads 11-0.
You know, as CEO of Southwest Airlines, I'm used to hearing yes a lot.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got it.
Of course. It's not because I'm CEO.
No. No.
No way.
No.
It's because at Southwest Airlines, we're built on customer service.
That's why we're here.
Yep. Absolutely.
No problem.
You can count on that from me.
We've got your customer service right here.
Grab your bag. It's on.
I got all the options. Sunroof, moonroof, satellite radio. You gotta have navigation, adjustable mirrors, MP3 jack. Make sure you're connected with all your latest downloads. So I like having all the options, which is of course why I love Chevron with Techron. It's not your standard equipment gas. I mean, no other gasoline has more cleaner than Chevron does.
No gasoline has more cleaning power than Chevron with Techron.
I think I broke it.
No, it's not easy to save with 3 grown boys.
Not just 3 boys, triplets.
3 cheeseburgers with fries, 3 football uniforms.
Guys, just take turns. Everybody get a chance to lean back. If we're fair.
3 college educations.
We showed them how online tools that come free with their Wells Fargo checking account could help them manage their expenses and save automatically. Times 3.
There you see. He's the 4th triplet.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Der 100% Angus beef. Der choicest toppings. The new 100% Angus beef dogs. Wiener Schnitzel. Hot dogs are der again.
Angels baseball is brought to you by Howard's, official appliance and flat screen superstores of the Angels. And by Carl's Jr., the teriyaki $6 burger with grilled pineapple back at Carl's Jr. Back at the Big A, 8th inning, Taylor Teagarden leads off for Texas. This is his first at-bat. He took over behind the plate for Pudge. 2-0 from Ervin Santana. .3-0 now. Ervin on the pitch count, 91 pitches. So he needs a pretty clean 8th inning to be around for the 9th.
But certainly if he has a pretty quick inning, I think he's a pretty good chance to be able to talk Mike Scioscia out of even thinking about going down to the bullpen, which you see Jason Bolger getting ready to start throwing.
The only Angel pitcher to pitch a complete game in a playoff clinching victory was Frank Tanana in 1979. So it's only been 30 years. There's a pop fly foul out of play.
It's amazing that transition from Frank Tanana. When he came up with the Angels, he was throwing at upper 90s and hurt his arm and ended up being a guy that could throw that slow curveball changeup, but pitched inside so effectively, even though he didn't throw hard.
Ground ball wide of third, base hit for Taylor Teagarden. Time now for the Farmers Insurance true storyline of the game. The Angels have 11 runs in this game, and 7 different players have scored those runs. Plus Santana with the shutout going, and the Angels trying to win their 3rd straight AL West title. Visit farmers.com today to hear more true stories from Farmers customers and to find a SoCal agent near you. Elvis Andrus, 1 for 2 tonight. In the air to center, Hunter to his right. 1 out. 5 more to get.
Going the way Ervin's going, he's already got 3 double plays behind him. They just get a ground ball. You know, Orbone can run well. He's already hitting with a double play. That's about as good as it gets. 7 1/3 shutout baseball. Only 1 walk. Well, that strikeout at times is an overrated number. It's all about getting outs.
Well, 3 double plays. I'll take that over 3 strikeouts anytime.
And then when the more you strike out, the more apt you're going to have high pitch counts, and that's when the pitching coach, the manager decides to go down to that bullpen.
Bourbon hits a soft pop into shallow center. That'll be a base hit. And the Rangers have runners at first and second with 1 out. Soch might face a decision here as the next pitch Santana throws will be number 100 on the night. Esteban Herman, who came in at third base, batting for the first time. Herman is 13 for 39. He's driven in 4 runs. And bounces the first one foul. .62 strikes in the first 100. Oh, and 2.
Boy, that was a nasty slider, too. He's over 100 pitches right now, but hasn't taken away that snap on that slider going through the zone. Painting it on the outside corner, too. Great frame, too, by Napoli.
In the dirt and blocked by Mike. One and 2 to Esteban Herman. Fly ball, center field. Torrey Hunter is there again. 4 more outs to get. Two out in the 8th inning. David Murphy at the plate. Murphy's 0 for 3 tonight. The Rangers have 7 hits off of Ervin tonight. Murphy hits a fly ball, shallow left. Ibar goes out calling. And the Angels head to the bottom of the 8th inning. 3 more outs.
Dairy Queen has crispy all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, Texas toast, and country gravy for just $3.99? I gotta get down to DQ. Right after I go to the dentist. The chicken strip basket at DQ, just $3.99.
It was always a great buy. Now it's impossible to resist. It's the Ford Edge with a new Sun and Sink lease that's just $319 a month. You get the amazing Vista roof, 25 mpg highway, luxurious leather seating, the convenient power liftgate, and you get Sync powered by Microsoft, the remarkable voice-activated phone and entertainment system. All this for only $319 a month. The Edge Sun and Sink lease, a very affordable way to trade up to Ford.
Working at Adventureland wasn't exactly her dream job. You'll get better at avoiding that. Things are starting to look up.
Hi, I'm James. Party at my house tonight.
You invited?
Yep, that's what I'm telling you.
From the director of Superbad comes a comedy that's hilarious and smart.
Yeah!
Twilight's Kristen Stewart is sensational. I dare you not to fall in love with her.
What?
He said, I quote,
I think I'm in love with her.
Adventureland, rated R.
My name is Jeff Chelios, and today I didn't die. That's not so bad.
They gave you an artificial heart? You got 1 hour. Keep your body electrically charged.
He's charged up and will stop at nothing to keep his heart on. Jason Statham, Amy Smart.
Your associates have taken something of value and intend to get it back.
Crank, High Voltage.
Angels Baseball is brought to you by BeWaterWise.com. A message from the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California and the family of Southern California water agencies. Back at the Big A, where the fans are waiting for a celebration here at Angel Stadium. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning, and it's 11-0 Angels. It's almost done.
Boy, Ervin, this dealing. Got to believe Ervin's going back out there to be able to finish it off.
I think so. Pedro Strop, S-T-R-O-P, the new pitcher for the Rangers.
Look at that look, that focus from the get-go for Ervin, that chance to be the guy on that mound for the clincher.
Bobby Abreu, a home run shy of the cycle tonight.
It's a pretty firm fastball at 96.
Crowd chanting Abreu's name. A Strop throws hard enough that if Bobby gets a hold of one, he could do it.
Yeah, just get a good part of the bat on that, throwing that hard. That's when do so, Sean Figgins.
Oh, they overthrew that one just a tad. 1-2. Strop has had 5 relief outings for Texas. 3 of them have been scoreless, and he strikes out Abreu to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 out. Here comes Torrey Hunter. Torrey swings through a high fastball. Boy, this guy, Pedro Strop, just made his major league debut August 28th in Minnesota. He pitched a scoreless inning. He retired Maurer and Morneau that day, but he definitely has a live arm, doesn't he?
And he's definitely a full max pitcher. He doesn't have that fluid delivery. You see how that guy out of Boston, Bard, who's just fluid and boom. He's a full max guy with a great electric fastball.
0-2 to Torrey Hunter. Brian Fuentes is warming up. Two and 2 to Torrey. Mike Scioscia has worked a long time this year, long and hard for this moment. Torrey out on the line drive to center. 2 out in the bottom of the 8th.
Encouraging couple good at-bats in a row for Torrey.
Here comes Gary Matthews up to get an at-bat. He's pinch hitting for Vlad Guerrero.
And this is his role. Gary's done a nice job coming in that pinch hitting role. He's had a couple key at-bats and key hits. Probably get some amount of playing time here towards the end here also.
Gary Matthews. Takes ball 1 outside. One ball, 1 strike to Gary Matthews. Ervin Santana has received 11 runs of support tonight, and he has shut the Rangers down through 8. Matthews fouls 1 out of play.
Well, you got to remember, coming into this game, Ervin had an ERA career-wise against the Rangers at 6.67. With the chance to clinch the division, throws out tremendous numbers. Nothing but zeros. And an opportunity, hopefully, to go out and complete that game.
Matthews swings and doesn't get it. And the 9th inning is next. The Angels are 3 outs away from the American League West title, and Ervin Santana walks to the mound to finish what he started tonight.
A champion turns the dream of a team into a reality.
He inspires a legion of fans.
Making you believe in the unbelievable.
Taking good and turning it into great.
The champion lives where history is played.
Bet you goofy-looking fellas would like to try some of my new sweet fire chicken from Panda Express with its delicious sweet and fiery sauce. But it wasn't made for gentle giants.
You mess with the pandas, we bust your chopsticks.
New Sweet Fire Chicken Breast. Crispy all-white meat, wok-tossed in a sweet and fiery sauce. It's an exotic fusion of flavors, only at Panda Express.
Mike Sosha, what do you think about Howard's moonlighting?
Moonlighting? What are you talking about?
Well, it looks to me Howard sells flat-screen TVs.
Let me clear this up. Howard Kendrick is the other Howard. He has one job, baseball. He does not sell flat-screen TVs.
Howard's, official appliance and flat-screen superstores of the Los Angeles Angels.
Aha, I got it. Howie sells appliances, and Mike, you're the one who sells flat-screen TVs.
Artie Moreno pacing around, waiting for 3 more outs. And a 3rd consecutive AL West title.
Pretty impressive.
Ervin Santana to Marlon Byrd, strike 1.
What you strive for is consistency. Don't get much better than that, 3 in a row.
Ground ball, Figgins. Whoa, and Kendry. What a dig by Kendry Morales.
That was not an easy play. Well, a chopper, Marlon Byrd going hard down the line, too. Nice pick. What a game defensively, too, for Kendry Morales.
That was surprising, I think, even to Santana that Kendry came away with that one. And Figgy looks over to say, hey, great glove.
Yeah, quick as a cat.
2 more outs. Blaylock hits a fly ball. He hit it well. Rivera and Hunter come together, and Torrey makes the catch. And the Angels are 1 out away from the American League West title. Now the crowd, everybody, standing. Ervin Santana, 108 pitches tonight. 1 out away from a complete game shutout. Kinsler takes strike 1.
Boy, and you're a pitcher right now. You're just feeding off this energy in the crowd. The opportunity was given to Ervin Santana.
1-1. Fly ball, it's going to go out of play. And the Rangers are down to their last strike. They have fought the Angels long and hard.
I can't believe if Ervin throws a fastball, this might be about 150 miles an hour. Or it could be one of those razor blade sliders for the punch out to finish it off.
1 and 2 to Kinsler. Santana, ground ball to Figgins. That's it. The Angels have won 3 straight American American League West titles, and Ervin Santana shuts out the Rangers to win the West. This season, more than most, Gooby, it's been a long and winding road for this Angel team. The Rangers have been on their necks all season. It started in some ways tragically. It finishes tonight with an American League West championship, and this team can get ready for the playoffs.
Boy, you remember just a couple days ago, Mike Scioscia had that closed-door meeting, wanted the team to play Angel baseball. Well, you can't play a better game than what they did today. Tremendous defense, 3 double plays. Ervin Santana, 9 shutout innings. And, of course, the offense responded with 11 runs. What an outstanding all-around effort for the division champs in 2009.
Complete game for Ervin. Artie Moreno a hug for Torrey Hunter. Jose Mota standing with Bobby Abreu and Ervin Santana.
Thank you very much. Well, here it is. You needed pitching, you got pitching. Needed offense, you got offense. Once again, the Angels are the champions of the West. And I have to ask, Ervin Santana, how does this feel?
Very, very exciting. Good moment, good pitching, good defense, good offense. Nothing better than that.
And for these fans, there's something better than that is what they provided for you from the very first inning, the energy that you felt, especially after you got the runs on the board.
Well, that was a great job for the fans. Thanks, fans, for your support. We keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Ervin, thank you very much. Outstanding job. You got a lot of help. One of them is Bobby Abreu. Well, here's a guy that didn't join the Angels until February 12th. Tried to find a job, got a job, landed at the right spot. Bobby, you wanted to be in postseason again. Here it is for you. How does it feel?
It feels great. Feels great. This is the team that I was looking for, a team that I want to play. They brought me here to California. I knew that I wanted to be in the playoff, and I'm excited. We're going to win this year, and this is going to stay in California, baby.
What better words? Also, you heard a chant at the very end, and people became used to saying, Bobby. The feeling for that, huh?
Love it. I love it. It's my people right here, you know. I love them. I love them very much. I mean, let's Bobby stay here forever, baby. Like it, California.
You know what? It's been a great time. Angels 2009 American League West champions. Thanks to guys like Bobby Abreu.
Thank you, fans. You're the best. Thank you very much.
The Angels get it done again. There's more celebration to go. Stay around.
All right, Jose, thank you, and congratulations to the ball club, the fans, and the Angels have won the American League West for the 3rd straight season. Appropriate, I think, somewhat, Gooby. that the last out came on a ground ball to a guy who's had a tremendous year.
Wow, what you talk about, some unbelievable range and the ability to make that play, that strong throw across. Kinsler with no chance going down the first base line. And look at that feeling. Look at Ervin Santana seized the opportunity to put up that shutout tonight. Hasn't been the best this season. He's had to battle through a lot, but he put it through, pointing up, gets the shutout and another division title.
Raising his arms to the heavens where Nick Adenhart looks down with that smile, and the Angels start the celebration and now get ready for the 2009 playoffs.
No better feeling in the world. From the first day of spring training till this point, a team battled through a lot, but here they are where they want to be and taking on the Boston Red Sox possibly once again.